What if the Kookie Union territory with legislatures was granted by the Indian government? Imagine the impact: a move towards peace, development, economic stability, a chance for the Kookie people to flourish, contributing to the fields of education, industry, railways, production, and even reshaping India's economy. The Kookies, a people rich in talent and potential. This is not just a hypothetical question, but a deep-rooted demand of the Kookie people that has been echoing for years. To understand the gravity of this demand, we need to turn the pages of history and understand the struggle of the Kookie people. Nestled in the northeastern corner of India, the Kookie people have a rich and vibrant history that dates back centuries. Their cultural tapestry is woven with unique traditions, customs, and languages, making them an integral part of India's cultural diversity. Yet their journey has been marked by a quest for recognition and autonomy, a struggle that continues to this day. The Kookies' struggle for political autonomy stems from their desire to safeguard their distinct cultural identity. They aspire to govern their own land, to have the freedom to nurture their customs, speak their language, and continue their traditions without external influence. This is not merely a fight for a piece of land, it's a fight for cultural survival. Their struggle has been met with resistance, particularly from the majority Métis community. The Kookies have often found themselves marginalized, their customs exploited, their voices silenced. This has only fueled their resolve to seek political autonomy, to ensure that their cultural identity is not only preserved but thrives. In the midst of this struggle, the Kookie armed groups, KNO and UPF, have been in a suspension of operation with the Indian government. Their demand for a union territory with legislature is a beacon of hope for the Kookie people. This political recognition would not only validate their struggle but also provide a platform for their cultural identity to flourish. The Kookies' journey has not been an easy one, yet their resilience and determination shine through, painting a picture of a people who refuse to let their identity fade into obscurity. They continue to fight, to demand their right to political autonomy, to ensure their customs, traditions, and languages are passed down to future generations. The struggle of the Kookie people is not just for a piece of land, but for the preservation of their identity. Their struggle is a testament to their unwavering spirit, a call to action for us all to recognize and respect cultural diversity. It is a story that deserves to be heard. Imagine a scenario where the Kookie demand is met. What would be the outcomes? Let's delve into this hypothetical situation and explore what could happen if the Kookie armed group's demand for a union territory with legislature is fulfilled and a peace accord is signed with the Indian government. First and foremost, peace and development would take precedence. The long-standing struggle and tension would dissolve, replaced by tranquility and progress. The establishment of the Kookie Union territory would provide a platform for the Kookie people to govern themselves, fostering a harmonious environment that nurtures growth and prosperity. Next, let's talk about economic stability. The creation of the Kookie Union territory would not only bring stability to the region but also to India as a whole. With self-governance, the Kookie people can effectively manage their resources, leading to economic growth and stability. This, in turn, can contribute to the overall economic prosperity of India, making it a win-win situation for everyone involved. Now let's envision the potential upliftment of Kookie people in various fields. With the autonomy that comes with being a union territory, the Kookie people would have the opportunity to excel in multiple sectors. From education to industry, railways to production, the potential for growth and progress is immense. But the benefits don't stop there. The Kookie people, known for their talent and skills, could play a pivotal role in reshaping India's economy. They could contribute significantly to various sectors, bolstering India's presence in the world economy. Lastly, let's not forget the potential scientific contributions. With the right resources and opportunities, we could see future scientists emerging from the Kookie community. These geniuses could drive innovation and development, putting India at the forefront of scientific advancements. The fulfillment of the Kookie demand can potentially reshape India's economy and societal structure. It's not just about granting political autonomy to a community. It's about unlocking a treasure trove of potential that can benefit the entire nation. But why is it crucial to grant Kookie political autonomy at this juncture? Imagine waking up one day to find that your culture, your customs, your very identity are slowly being erased. You look around and you see your traditions fading, your language being replaced, and your practices losing their essence. This is the reality for the Kookie people, a vibrant ethnic group with a rich history and a unique culture. Their culture and customs are dying, not due to the passage of time, but because they are being overshadowed and exploited by the majority. The Kookie people, like a flower struggling to blossom under a larger tree, are finding it increasingly difficult to preserve their identity in the face of overwhelming influence from the majority Métis community. The Kookie identity is not just about a language or a set of customs. It is a way of life, a rich tapestry woven with threads of history, tradition, and a unique worldview. It is a heritage that has been passed down through generations, a heritage that carries within it the wisdom of the ancestors and the dreams of the future. But this heritage is under threat. The Kookie people are fighting a battle to keep their identity alive, to keep their culture from being swallowed by the majority, and they are losing. This is why the matter of granting political autonomy to the Kookie people is of such urgency. It is not just about politics or territory. It is about preserving a culture that is on the brink of extinction. It is about giving a voice to a people who have been silenced for too long. It is about ensuring that the Kookie people, with their unique customs, traditions, and wisdom, continue to enrich the cultural landscape of India. Granting political autonomy to the Kookie people is not just about giving them a piece of land. It is about giving them a space to breathe, to grow, to flourish. It is about allowing them the freedom to express their identity without fear of suppression or exploitation. Granting political autonomy to the Kookie people is not just a political move, but a necessary step to preserve a rich cultural heritage. So, what is the path forward? The journey to a solution begins with understanding the legitimate aspirations of the Kookie people. Their demand for a union territory with legislature isn't merely a political quest, but a heartfelt desire to preserve their rich cultural heritage, their unique customs and traditions that are gradually being overshadowed. The first step towards this path is the initiation of open and respectful dialogue between the Kookie armed groups, the Kookie National Organization, and the United People's Front and the Indian government. This dialogue should be characterized by a mutual willingness to understand each other's perspectives and find common ground. Next, a comprehensive peace accord needs to be drawn up and signed. This accord should detail the terms of the creation of a union territory for the Kookies, including the provision of a legislature. It should also address the issues of economic stability and development in the region. The Kookie people have a lot to offer, not just to Northeast India, but to the whole country. Their potential in various fields, such as education, industry, railway, production, and more should be acknowledged and harnessed. This can be achieved by providing them with adequate resources and opportunities to excel in these areas. Also, the Kookies' contribution to India's economic growth could be immense. Their inherent talent and potential could help reshape India's economy and boost its standing in the world economy. Furthermore, the Kookie people's unique cultural identity should be respected and preserved. Their customs, traditions, and way of life should be protected from being overwhelmed by the majority. This can be achieved by giving them the political autonomy they desire. Lastly, the role of the wider Indian citizenry is crucial. Their understanding, empathy, and support for the Kookie people's aspirations can play a significant role in this journey towards fulfilling their demand. The path forward is not easy, but it is a journey that must be undertaken for the sake of peace, development, and cultural preservation. The Kookie demand for a union territory with legislatures is more than just a political demand. It is a cry for recognition, an urgent plea for cultural preservation, and a pathway to economic stability and development. Throughout this documentary, we've explored the struggles of the Kookie people and their unwavering fight for political autonomy. This demand holds the promise of a future where peace and development flourish, where the unique talents and skills of the Kookie people uplift India in various fields such as education, industry, railway, and production. Imagine a future where Kookie scientists contribute to the nation's technological advancements, where genius Kookie minds reshape India's economy and boost its standing in the global economy. But this demand is not just about economic prosperity. It's about preserving a rich cultural heritage that is at risk of fading into oblivion. The urgency of the matter lies in the protection of Kookie customs, traditions, and identity, which are currently being overshadowed and exploited. This is a crucial juncture in the history of the Kookie people, a moment that calls for swift action and understanding from all corners. The Kookie demand for a union territory with legislatures is a stepping stone towards a brighter, more inclusive future for India. As we ponder on this thought-provoking question, let's remember the struggle of the Kookie people and the potential positive impact of fulfilling their demand. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and support Zelengam Media channel.